What's going on, paisans, and welcome back to another video. Today I am going over 5 mistakes that people might make while starting Guild Wars 2. Hopefully, these tips will save you a lot of time and money at the beginning of your journey into Tyria. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video for all 5 reasons, because you know I leave the juiciest mistake for last. With that being said, let's get into the first reason. One of my favorite parts of Guild Wars 2 is the extensive buildcraft community. But when you're first starting out, looking up builds on Snowcrows or metabuilds.com will help you get started and make defeating enemies a lot easier. These builds will give you an idea of what leading experienced players came up with for each profession. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll give you ideas on how to modify and make builds that are better for your own special purpose. Second mistake that a lot of beginner players make is start using regularly the extensive wiki that Guild Wars 2 offers. So if any of you have any questions about the game, whether it's how to craft your first legendary or how to find a specific item, do /wiki and then you link the item in the chat and hit enter, it will bring you directly to that item in the wiki. Doing this saves you so much time from asking other people or searching on YouTube/Google. I didn't take advantage of this enough when I first started the game, and I think I should just put that in there for people to understand. Now would be a good time to remind you all to subscribe and like this video. I do stream over on twitch.tv/Geegan. If you're interested in joining the community that I'm trying to build around MMORPGs, I will leave a link to my Discord channel in the description down below, where I have a huge collection of very helpful links for new Guild Wars 2 players. Along with that, we have an extensive amount of people in there who are veterans to the game and would love to answer any questions that you might have. So let's get back into the reasons. Number 3. You can test out the base skills and abilities at level 1 for each profession by opening up your PvP menu and entering the PvP lobby. Here, your character will be boosted to level 80 and have access to every base specialization. This can give you a good idea of the profession's playstyle and might inspire you to level said character, boost that character, etc. Elite specializations drastically change your playstyle. For example, if you are a necromancer who's using ranged combat from level 1 to level 80, when you unlock the Reaper Elite specialization, your role changes to more of a melee style combat. But unfortunately, you will need to unlock the Elite specializations with hero points once you are actually level 80 and cannot try those out in the PvP area. So for those of you who would like to know more about Elite specializations, I will leave some references for you to check out in the description in order to help you make the decision of what character that you want to play in the beginning of the game. I mean, I think most Guild Wars 2 players end up leveling every single profession eventually anyway, but when you're starting out and you're really excited about what to try and find your quote-unquote main, these links will help out. Number 4, I struggle with this in the beginning of my journey as well, but gathering with the right gathering tools. Early on in my adventure into Guild Wars 2, I was so excited about the fact that every profession could gather materials. What I didn't understand easily was the rarity of gathering tools and why they don't scale with your level. It can be a little confusing, so I suggest buying new tools with each zone that you go into so you don't gather ruined materials. Now, there are also some quality of life items that you can buy in the gem store to provide you the help with situations like this. So there are gathering tools you can buy called unbreakable gathering tools. All of them are account bound, so you can share them between all of your different characters. They have unlimited uses. Some of them give bonus materials depending on which ones you buy, but I suggest that you wait for a sale on these unlimited gathering tools, because you can also buy them in a package deal. So for example, instead of spending 1,000 gems on simply the pickaxe, you can spend 2,500 or 2,800 gems and get all of the gathering tools with one purchase. And it saves you some gold if you transfer that, or some real world money if you're using that as well. The 5th and last mistake is a bit controversial, but I wanted to talk about it because I think it could help some people out. Using your level 80 character boosts. I think is controversial and it's a very opinionated topic, because you can use your boost on whatever profession you want. If you buy both expansions, the Path of Fire, Heart of Thorns, and the End of Dragons expansion, you get a boost for buying the End of Dragons, and you get a boost for buying the Heart of Thorns POF expansion. Once you buy the expansions, Guild Wars 2 provides you with 2 level character boosts to use. So if you log in, you create a new character at level 1, you can then use that item in your inventory and it automatically boosts you to level 80. So this is my opinion about what you should or should not use your boost on. I think you should use one level 80 boost a necromancer or a guardian, because those are, in my opinion, the easiest professions to get into in the beginning. Go to snowcrows.com, copy the base open world DPS build, use that build and play through the beginning of the Path of Fire expansion. Then you have a second boost to use, right? You're going to want to go back to level 1, pick a character that you really enjoy, that you really want to level from level 1 to level 80, because the exploration and the leveling experience in Guild Wars 2 is where this game shines. Even if you boost a character to level 80, you're still going to have to go through your personal story and main story, which you could do at level 1 anyway, so what's the point in boosting? I find that it's a more enriching experience if you don't have max level gear going down into these stories and you learn everything along the way. The only reason for taking a character and boosting it would be to unlock your raptor mount, because the world is so open and huge that it's nice to just have the raptor to jump around mountains and ravines and get from points A to B a lot quicker on your level 1. So once you unlock the raptor mount at level 80, you will have it unlocked for every level 1 character that you create on that account moving forward. That goes for every mount as well. A lot of things in this game are account bound and not character bound. Once you try out a bunch of different level 1 characters, you go into the PvP area and you try out the different base skills, then you find something that then you find another profession that you really want to try out, that you're really interested. I would say wait until you reach level 80 on your first character that you're leveling from level 1, and then you'll get a better idea of the different builds, join some group activities, understand like the different mechanics and how your character would fit in the world and what it can bring to the table. And then you can use that second boost on a character that you actually understand, and you might have always been wanting to get to level 80 and you just don't feel like leveling back to level 80. But to be honest, like I said earlier, I feel like everybody ends up leveling every single profession at the end of the day. Now, if you're not interested in doing that, I do recommend starting with a thief or a ranger, because they have passive abilities that allows your character to run around faster. I forget the exact percentage, maybe it's 30 or 50% faster than walking on a normal character. Those would give you a leg up in exploring the different areas as you venture into Tyria. I hope you found something useful in this video, whether you're new to Guild Wars 2 or not. Until next time, Paisans, see you later.